Before 4. Let's turn our attention to what's been happening in Calais this afternoon, because the former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been telling people in Calais that he will fix the problem of the camp that's become known as the jungle by the end of next year. Nicolas Sarkozy is standing for election, of course, hoping to be back in power in 2017. He's been saying that Britain must take responsibility for the thousands of migrants who are in that camp. Well, let's head there and join our Home Affairs correspondent, Nick Beak. I don't think, Nick, to clarify, that Nicolas Sarkozy actually went to the jungle camp as it's known itself, but explain what has been happening there.
Yeah, Jane, Mr Sarkozy was critical of Britain today and its role in dealing with the crisis at the jungle camp, which is just away to our left. He didn't go there, but he met lots of locals here and he told them that they were his priority rather than the migrant camp itself. Let me just explain where I am. What they're doing here is building a wall. It's been known as the so-called the Great Wall of Calais. It's funded by UK taxpayers, and they hope that it will stop migrants trying to get onto trucks. Why do they need it? Well, we can show you what happened just about 10 minutes ago. We filmed some pretty extraordinary scenes here on the main motorway, which is the approach to the ferry terminal here in Calais. Migrants apparently came from the jungle and they started to throw down poles, tree branches, and we realised that there were lorries coming towards these obstacles. You could see the drivers trying to work out what to do. Some stopped, but we also saw that some drivers swerved at quite a considerable speed around those obstacles and then were able to continue their journey towards the ferry port. At that moment, the police were nowhere to be seen. Earlier we saw these games of cat and mouse. Migrants come onto the motorway, the police chase them off, some of them firing tear gas. At one point we saw migrants throwing rocks at the police that are stationed here for a large amount of the time. So we got a glimpse of what was happening on a daily basis here, and we've heard from the hauliers their concern that someone would be seriously injured as a result of this. Mr Sarkozy was saying, look, how do we fix this? As I say, he was critical of Britain's role in this, and he said in the wake of the Brexit vote, look, Britain can't decide to leave the European Union, then expect an EU member to deal with what is a common problem. He says more needs to be done. He was quite short on specifics, but made this claim that if he's elected once more next year, if he becomes French president, he will fix the problem of the Calais jungle by the end of next summer.
Nick, all right, thank you for now. Yes, those are extraordinary images there from Calais just in the last half an hour or so, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. Nick Beak there, our correspondent in Calais.
One rather peculiar